everyone, Natasha here. Welcome to Natasha's Healthy Living, where we are nurturing wellness naturally. One of the ways I like to do that is by using a paper planner to help me stay organized, take a break from the screens, and be a little more mindful as I work through my plans on paper. So I have for you my 2025 planner stack, or at least a stack of things I'll be using this year. Some of them are journals, some of them are planners, some of them are just notebooks, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. So if you want to see what I'm using and planning to use at least for the start of the year, then stay tuned for that, and welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today. I hope you are staying warm and cozy if you're anywhere near me here in the Midwest. So we are home. It's Sunday, and my daughter had her best friend spend the night. They live just a few blocks away. So the good news is at some point when she needs to go home, we can just walk her home if that's the case, because I don't know if we'll be getting out in our vehicles anytime soon. My husband's already taken off work for tomorrow in advance of this winter storm that's coming through. I'm pretty sure we won't be having school tomorrow. They haven't officially called it off, but since yesterday evening, we've had a mix of sleet and snow, and I think at some point in the middle of the day, we might get some freezing rain because we're kind of right on the border of where the weather keeps changing back and forth depending on if this storm system moves a little farther north or south from us. So anyway, we're kind of all hunkered down, and that has meant I have had a little less time to film because, of course, it's been Christmas break and everyone's been home, and that means my first priority is my family and being a wife and a mother and keeping up with the home. We've all been enjoying some game nights and puzzles and just lots of good family time, and so, of course, my YouTube videos are not as high on that priority list, which is totally fine. I'm sure you all understand. So having said that, I do have one other thing I want to share with you today, which is the journal junk box unboxing. They were so nice and reached out to me to see if they could send me one of their subscription boxes for me to check out. So I'll do that in the second half of the video. I'll have the timestamps linked down below. I thought about trying to make this into two separate videos, and quite honestly, I just don't have the time to film and edit two separate videos right now. So we're gonna lump it all into one long video. Watch whatever parts you want to watch. And, thanks for watching what you do. I always appreciate that. So, all right, without further ado, grab something to drink. Grab that load of laundry you need to fold and put away, or grab the broom and start sweeping if you've got your earbud in, you're listening while you watch, and have your hands free. And I'm going to talk about this stack, plus there's some things that I may not pull out of my bookshelf, but I'll just mention them. So first off, let me move the top stuff here aside. So this is my Jane's Agenda Discbound planner. And I've shared lots of videos about how I've been setting this up. It's gotten slightly fuller because I'm working through the Rosary in a Year, and I printed off the checklist to do that. But there were several pages that were like a cover page and kind of explain the process. And so I think I'm going to take those out and just house them in one of my more like collections notebooks here, and just keep like 1 or 2 pages of the current days that I'm on. So anyway, it's just about able to close comfortably. So I think that's still pretty good because it's smaller than what I had last year. And I'm not going to flip through a ton because I did that already in another video. I was just making sure I was kind of in frame. But I've been carrying around the Bloom stickers that came in the pack I shared. It was like the household pack. So I've been using quite a few of those. I did go through and use all of the trash and recycling stickers on our kitchen calendar. So we have a big kitchen calendar that I keep up for the whole family because they don't all get into my planner, but they can see what's on the kitchen calendar. And my daughter's 10. She does not have a phone. I don't have any plans for her to have a phone anytime soon. So even though my husband and I do share some calendars on our phones, the family calendar that hangs in the kitchen is one everybody can see. So these stickers worked out great, just as a reminder for all of us. I haven't used a ton of the other ones yet, but they're just cute, and I thought, well, I'll drop them in this pocket and see if I want to use those. And I'll show you just real quickly like the updates on how I'm using my daily pages for right now. So these are stickers from the Prayerful Planner. If you get on their email list, then they send those out at the end of each month for the coming month, and they're different each month. You have to print them out yourself and cut them. So I just got some clear sticker paper off Amazon and I printed on those. I usually print it half size, like 50%, 2 per sheet, and that's a good size to use in my classic planner. So let me just jump to today, which as you can see, I've filled nothing out for today, which is totally fine, but I did want to show you. Here we were this is the week that we're on currently. I haven't done a whole lot on this weekly spread other than to keep up with some errands. And this was my list from Tuesday, and I decided to leave that in there because there's some things on there that I just still need to do. And then make sure you can see. Okay. So then at the back of this sheet, this is one of the last, or this is the last insert from the Jane's Agenda daily number 15 insert pack that I had at the end of last year. And each of those daily pages has dot grid on the back. So I decided just to start a list because these pages are undated anyway, so it didn't really matter for the day, because I knew this week while we're all home and hardly anyone's doing any regular things, I really just needed a short to-do list, and I kind of made it pretty with a sticker and the daily number stickers, but that's about it. And then now I'll shift to using these daily pages, which I'm just using out of my stash. They're from the Happy Planner. Haven't even filled this one out yet, but that's okay. We've all just been kind of enjoying this beautiful snow day, but also just watching the weather. We had sleet for about 3 hours this morning, which made it hard to sleep because it was so loud hitting against the window. Thankfully, we haven't had any freezing rain yet. It's just been a combination of sleet and snow. So, all right, that's that planner. That's my main planner that does go with me when I leave the house and go to my accounting job 2 days a week. I carry it around with me down to the kitchen and put it on the kitchen desk if I'm working down there. Sometimes I sit at the dining room table, work on a few things that, it goes around the house with me as I use it. It has my main family plans and just overall business plans, but it doesn't have the detailed deep dive business plans for my Jordan Essentials business or any of my other side businesses like YouTube and social media. So that's the main one. That's the carry-all, catch-all, everything planner. And then I have my friction highlighter and my friction pen that I got for Christmas for my sister in this new design with the wood bottom of wood barrel there, and then the pink at the top, because my colors this year are pink and brown. All right, so that's that one. Let me set that aside. Then we'll just go from the bottom up on this stack. Okay, so next I have this Farmer's Almanac planner. I get one of these every year and use it at my accounting job. Again, I'm just checking because I can't see if you're able to see this on frame well enough or not. And I can't remember if I flipped through this one this year, but I know I did last year because this is probably the 3rd or 4th year I've used this at our office, my accounting job. So I work for a very small company. It's me and the owner and her daughter, and we all are sort of part-time. The owner is the trained accountant, certified accountant that does all the actual hard accounting work. I do a lot of the just data entry and try to kind of keep the office organized. So I'm kind of a little bit of a personal assistant sometimes, not really, but I like to keep our schedule organized, keep track of when payroll needs to be done and that sort of thing. So what I like about this planner is typically, since I'm only working Tuesday and Thursday, I just have this out on my desk at work and I will make a simple to-do list for those 2 days. And, while I'm at work that week, I'm just making sure we're getting those things done. What's nice by having a pre-printed dated planner is I can go ahead several weeks and make sure payrolls are all, on my to-do list for the coordinating week, that kind of thing. And then there's the monthly, not schedule, what am I trying to say? Monthly spread, the monthly page here. And that is where I'll kind of do the same thing, just jot down. We have a lot of small businesses that we do payroll and a little bit of bookkeeping and accounting work for. So I'll just jot down, the schedule for things like that. My boss does the taxes, the quarterly and monthly business taxes and payroll taxes for those companies. So that's my second planner. This will now go to work and just stay at my desk at work. But I wanted to share it with you if you're looking for something that is pretty and fun and it has these little quotes or tidbits every week. There's not a ton of, space, but if you're just needing to keep track of a few appointments or if you wanted to use it as a journal, I do like this one because each month has a different color scheme. So it's easy to tell where you are in the months, and it just makes it pretty when I'm using it at my desk. I feel like it's nice looking and just kind of fun to use. There's June, May. I'll just go through real quick and show you April, March, and February, and there's January. And I think at the back there's just a few notes and reference pages. I'll show you that really quick. So there's passwords page, address page. I usually don't use those. 2026 advance planner. Sometimes I'll use that if we're talking about the coming tax season and what do we need to do to prep for that, because we also do filing, personal and business taxes for people in our area. And then there's some important contacts on the back. So that is the next planner in my stack. Then I have something that's not a planner, it's just a notebook. I got this at Target. I liked it because it's lemons, and my team for Jordan Essentials, our theme is a lemon-based theme. We use things like this quote, squeeze the day. We talk about making lemonade out of lemons, just all that kind of cute stuff. So I liked this book because of the lemons on it and the color scheme, and all I use it for, it's just a lined notebook. I like that it had the date section at the top to fill that out. These are perforated pages if you would need to tear them out. There's no pockets, but it does have the elastic closure. I think this was $10 at Target, and they still have them. I've seen them. I want to see what's at the very front because I can't remember. I did an index, but I don't know if that's important for you. But this is my meeting notebook. So anytime I'm on a phone call or a meeting or a Zoom or a training, I pull this out. It doesn't matter what it looks like. I scribble, I scratch, I change from block letters to cursive to scribbled handwriting, and it all just is basically a reference place. And then periodically I will go through and look for any tasks that I'm supposed to be doing. Typically, if I'm on a call for a meeting, anything that's my task to do, I'll put a square and just draw that in as like a checkbox that I know it's for me to do. So I will go through periodically and just make sure I'm not missing anything like that. Sometimes it's projects or ideas or things that really have no deadline. So it's a good chance to essentially gather all those in like a brain dump format and have one list of someday projects. But other than that, I just turn to the next page, scribble all my notes for whatever I'm on, call, Zoom training, whatever. And then you note the date at the top, and that's pretty much it. So this is just a notebook, but it's a nice one, and I like the format of it, and it works well because I just know to grab this anytime I need to make scribbled notes, that it doesn't matter what it looks like, and it's nothing about dated planning or appointments. All right, next, I have two things left on my stack. So this is a Jane's Agenda wrap cover, I think it's called. That doesn't sound right. It's a cover that's like a traveler's notebook style. So I keep in here my devotions book, my little daily Catholic devotions book. So I try to go through there every day or so and just read the one for the day. I have my Louise Hay Colors and Numbers book, which just gives me things like my word of the year and my focus for the month and affirmations and my color scheme and all that. And then I have two journals in here, which right now I'm not using as much, but sometimes I go through phases where I will use them more often. So this is a gratitude journal. This is from Belinda Ellsworth, who is a coach for direct sales people, and she has a lot of great products. She has her own planner, and then I really liked these little gratitude notebooks. One year I gifted these to my team, and I just liked it because it was very simple and short. It was a space to write something for each day, and then a little bit about the week before and after. And actually, I'm realizing I'm almost to the end of it, so I could make it a point to just use this up, and that would be nice to say I've used up that whole notebook. And then this one is a Jane's Agenda Reflections Journal. I'm not sure if these are still in the shop, but it's a whole journal of these kinds of pages where it's a daily page. At the morning, you have a place to set your priorities, talk about how you're feeling. There's a section for a midday check-in, and you note your energy level. and then evening reflections, and then overall reflections for the day. I haven't been as successful using this because what I find is typically I'm doing my journaling most in the mornings. So I'll do pretty well at filling out the beginning, and then I might remember to go in and fill it out in the evening, or in the afternoon, sorry. But in the evening, I'm tired. I'm just getting the basic things done, making sure, food's out for the family and dishes are being done and we're getting homework ready. And I don't typically have time to sit up here in my office and journal in the evening. So I've been finding that anytime I try to use this, inevitably, like I only fill out the first half and not the second half, which is fine. You can use it however you want, but that's in there if I feel like, picking it up and doing some of that deeper journaling at some point. So that's my little collection of devotion and journal. Okay, so the final thing in my stack here is this 5-year journal. This is one that I got on Amazon. I'll list it down below. I've been keeping a journal like this since my daughter was born. I got one gifted to me at my baby shower, so I have one that is from 0 to 5. I have a second one that is from 5 to 10, and she just turned 10 in June. So now this is the newest one I'm starting. And I keep like little, notes and things from friends that are kind of cute in there for her to see later on. And then each day you just fill out something for the day. I liked this one because it was a grid and because it had a place to put the day of the week and the year, and it's formatted a little more in more of a structured way than some of the other ones I was using. Now, I haven't been as good at keeping up with this one. Like there's several days here at the end of December that I need to go back and fill out, but it just is what it is. I usually go in and catch myself back up every week or two on the days that I've been missing. So that is the last thing, is this 5-year journal. Then I have several notebooks, which I don't feel like pulling them all out. Basically, I was finding that my regular everyday carry planner was getting really full, and a lot of it was stuff that I only used here at home in my home office, things to do with my Jordan Essentials business or my social media and YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. So I decided to just pull those things out of my regular carry planner, and I now created, just with my Discbound planning supplies that I have on hand from all my Jane's Agenda subscription boxes, I just put together different notebooks. So some of them are for learning, some of them are for my Jordan Essentials business, some of them are for things like the Modern Direct Seller Academy, where there's a lot of trainings that I'm going through. And I just keep those on the bookshelf here to the side of my desk and pull out what I need whenever I'm using it. So that's something that they're not really planners necessarily. They're basically self-created learning notebooks or organization notebooks that I have put together. And then let's go ahead and talk about the journal junk box. So this was something that was sent to me. I'm so excited to be able to share it with you. It's been really fun as my channel has grown a little bit, that I've had different companies reaching out to me. I recently shared the washi tape shop, and I'm enjoying having this whole new, batch of washi to use, things like this, where I can just get some really fun and pretty images and designs in my planner very simply by just putting some stickers down. And if I don't want to use it, it's fine too. But that's what I like about things like that, is they're low time investment, low energy investment, but it can add a lot to your planner. So this one was sent to me, like I mentioned. I believe they have monthly journal junk boxes. I'm afraid I didn't get a chance to look up a lot of information. I did open this a little bit just because I wanted to make sure there was no personal, my address or anything on the inside. But it's a really cute box, and I'm sure if you're somebody who is into the journaling, art journaling, junk journaling, if you're into planning, you might have already heard of them. They were kind of new to me. I've seen one other person get one of their boxes and open it. So that was fun to get one on my own to be able to open for you and share and get our hands on it and talk about it. So in the box I was sent, we have this little collection. I'm going to take everything out and set the box aside, and we can go through this. Okay, so lots of good things in here to talk about. I'll put this stack aside in a second. So I like this little quote card where it says, "I am rooted in my purpose and growing into my best self one step at a time." What I love about this whole collection is it has this green leafy theme, And that always works so well with Jordan Essentials because our logo is a green leaf. And so anytime I get stuff like that, it's fun for me to be able to use it in my Jordan Essentials planner, and it kind of stays on theme. So we have a washi tape and lots of little goodies here. I'll set this aside. We can do one at a time. The other thing we have is a card that talks about how to use what's in the box. And I like that she gave us these journal prompts. So there's one for each week. And this is for January, so this is the January box. And then on the back, it's going to talk about what's in the box and some tips on how to use the stamps that come in the box. So we'll set that off to the side too. And then there's also a thank you card. I'm just rearranging so I know you guys can see it. Okay. So we have the journal junk box card with a thank you on the back and information on how to find them. And then we'll go through the items here. So first we have kind of a lifestyle item. So this is the body scrub in Punchy Pineapple. And the brand on this is Bella and Bear, which I'm not familiar with, but it looks like it's vegan. So that's always good. And this might be something kind of fun to try over the holiday break. So we have that little lifestyle item there. Then we have this cute little sign. This is like just something you would set on your desk like that. So it says, all I need is more plants. And I actually have a person in mind to give this to. I'm not much of a plant person. I just try not to kill things, but it's not a real passion of mine. But I have someone in mind who this I think would be perfect for. So I was excited to get this just because I think it's going to be a cute little addition to her birthday gift this year, and she will appreciate it. Then we have some pens. So these are, I think these are unique to Journal Junk Box. I like that they're packaged in this little set here. It says growth takes time and I trust the process, which that alone would be a really cute little page finder in my planner. I was just noticing. So the back just says Evergreen Journal Junk Pen Set. And then we've got these 3 pens in here, which are kind of fun. Let me grab some scrap paper. So these are just pages that I cut off when I'm trimming down planner inserts. So one says bloom, one says flourish, and one says grow. And again, what I love about this is it all coordinates with my Jordan Essentials business and the green. So these are just a ballpoint pen, but they're cute. That's a nice little set to have, you know, sitting on your desk, and a little pen holder, and have those kind of color coordinated pens ready to grab. So we've got those there. Then let me move aside my paper here. Hang that back up. Okay, next we have these stickers. So this is Grounded and Growing Journal Junk Sticker Collection. And on the back it says, I thrive when I focus on progress, not perfection. So that's another great card I could use either as a decoration in my planner, like my Jordan Essentials planner, or it could even be some sort of a page finder or bookmark. But let me just take these out. We can go through these. So these are all like a die cut. Whoops, getting stuck to it there. Like a die cut vinyl sticker is what it looks like. And I'll just real quickly go through this stack so we can kind of see what we have, which I love these. These are all just really pretty and fun. And especially now that it's the middle of January, they make me think of, you know, getting out in the spring, which is kind of a nice change. So lots of cute ones there. Some of these are more like landscapes. There's some duplicates. That one says evolve. So there's kind of some quote aspects here. Grow your way. I think these would be fun to include in my gifts that I send out to team members occasionally. Plant kindness, harvest happiness. We have a pretty little cottage there. I think these will just be fun to even tuck into like birthday cards and gifts. Let's see, try not to, I think there's 2 there. Yeah, so there's 2 of the little watering cans. So the same person that I have in mind for the little quote stand, you know, decorative stand there. I think some of these would be fun to gift to her too, because she's a planner person, so I know she'll enjoy having some things like this to tuck into her planner. So we have that little stack of books there, so that's cute for someone who's a reader. We have these little hanging plants, another potted plant there, this little archway set, got a cute woman in a green outfit there. I like that. Hat, sun hat. Let's see, how far down can I go before you can't see? I think you can still see down here. Okay. We've got that little cottage. These are cute, these little corner decor pieces. Little apothecary type plant where you're pot where you're mixing in a mortar and pestle. Those tools right there. Another stack. Hopefully you can still see these. I have to see. Oh yeah, I can do one more row. Okay. Grounded and growing. That's another good one. We've got our little gloves there. Bloom where you're planted. Embrace the seasons of change. Live simply. Bloom wildly. Breathe deep. Grow strong. These would be so good for my Jordan Essentials team. I'm really excited about these. It's another one of those. And a pair of boots. And another, don't I have this stack of books? Oh no, this is a different stack of books. I'm trying to see if I'm missing there. What that one says thrive and rooted and resilient. Nope, that one says grounded and growing. So those are the same, but they say something different. And that one says nourish. So lots of really cute stickers. I think I'll have fun putting those in my planner, especially if it's a month where I have a green theme going, then these would work great for that. Or like I mentioned, if it's my Jordan Essentials planner, these will be really fun to tuck in there. So let me get that whole stack of stickers. What a fun way to do that. These would even be cute to put on your water bottle or something like that. So we got all those. And then we have this wildflower journal junk stamp collection. Also, I'm hoping you can see everything. Even though it's a snowy day, it's really not very bright out, so I guess we must have a lot of cloud cover because it's the middle of the day. It should be, it's 12:30 or 11:30. It should be bright outside. So we have Love Grows Here. This, I don't know if that's a, I don't want to guess. I'm not sure what plant that is. Just different little floral and decorative, plant-based things. You Grow Girl, which is cute. I like that these are stamps because then they're reusable. And I think the directions said that you do have to cut these apart. So these are not pre-cut, which is fine. And then you stick them on, a stamp. What does she call it there? Yeah, cut the stamp. Attach the stamp to an acrylic block, wooden block, or any similar household item that provides a flat surface. And then you just, use it like a stamp basically. So try to get that out of there. But yeah, these are all attached. So you cut that apart and then adhere it, which that'll be fun. I'm excited to have those as something to just kind of add to my planner from time to time. So we got the stamp set and then two things left here. Let's see, we have this journal junk. What does she call this? A notebook? This is called a decorative distressed mini stick. Notepad, wildflower, washi tape. Oh yeah, we haven't done the washing tape. Oh, it's the very first thing. I was looking at the bottom of the list. So it's a Time to Grow journal by Journal Junk. So this is one that they have made. So it's the kind that is bound where it's tight on the side and then you kind of have to crease the cover and sort of work it open to start using it. But it's just a lined journal. So that's really nice. Just a handy little thing to have. Again, this might be something I gift to one of my team members or I might use it myself. We'll see. But I like that the theme of it is something that would be encouraging for one of my team members. And then the final thing we have here is this Time to Grow, or not Time to Grow, that's this. I'm reading that and saying something else. Oh no, we have two things left. So we have this to-do list. This is the Journal Junk to-do list, and this is just a pad of paper. Nothing is, it's not magnetic, it's not sticky, it's just a pad of paper, just a to-do list. So that's really cute too. That's something fun and easy to have around. Might be something good to keep in the kitchen, or I might gift it to one of my plant loving friends or one of my Jordan Essentials teams. So let me set these two aside for just a second so we can kind of look at these washi stickers on a flat plain surface. So and the final thing we have is this, where is it? And you might be hearing the kids in the background. Sorry about that, but I'm sure you get it. Why can't I find it? I just saw it. There it is. Magical Garden PET washi tape. So I think this gives us like a little sneak peek. It's really tiny though, but that's the cover sheet. Oh, those are actually 2 stickers too if I needed to use those. So it looks like we have something to peel there. And that's the thing that's holding this roll together. And then we have these. Now these, it looks like is just, this is just a whole roll of washi. So in order to use these stickers, I would need to cut out the individual stickers, which is fine. A lot of these are big, so that's easy to do. So just a lot of really cute garden themed things. And I like that there's kind of different seasons represented. This looks more like fall. We have some that are more springtime and some, you know, more close-ups, some farther away, lots of planting and gardening and harvesting, and just a lot of really cute images. And then we're back to the beginning. So I'm going to be looking forward to using this. I think this will be another fun, easy one to use in my Jane's Agenda planner if I just want to throw some decoration down, especially on those daily pages. I've been finding that's a fun way to just add a little bit of decor. I don't have to think real hard about it. It's just for one day. So if it doesn't turn out great, it's fine. It's just a way to be a little creative, but still have my planner, you know, there to function for what I need. So that is the washi tape. Let's see if it'll stay. It's not going to stay because everything in our house is crooked because we have an old house, so nothing stays, but I'll put this there so you can see it. So that is everything that I got in the journal junk box for January. So I'm so grateful to them for sending that so that I could take a look. I'm excited to use some of these things in my planner, and also, like I said, just to gift some things. That'll be fun to kind of have this stock of things on hand that coordinates so well with my Jordan Essentials life and is just something that's fun and pretty to look at as well. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the planner stack for 2025 that I'm planning on starting the year off with, as well as the info and the goodies that came in the journal junk box for January. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your holiday season went and how you're settling into the new year. I feel really good since I used the Jane's Agenda 2025 Planathon. So now my planner is all set up. Everything's planned out, appointments, birthdays, to-do lists, big goals broken down into small tasks, and those put into months and weeks and days. So everything is ready to go in my planner, which has been a really good feeling. You can check out the description box. I'll have a link to the journal junk box, as well as my affiliate link for the washi tape shop and Jane's Agenda. You can still get the Planathon if you want to use that to help you get started on your 2025 plans, no matter when you're seeing this. I think it would also be really helpful as a 90-day quarterly plan system because it comes with a 55-page workbook that walks you through lots of detail and working through setting up your plans for the coming either year, like I said, or quarter. And then there are 6 hours of videos. There's 3 separate days that we had Facebook Lives, but you get access to those recorded videos. And it was so helpful for me to walk through things in a really detailed way with Jane, and also to hear so many of her tips and tricks on how she uses her planner and stays organized. So other than that, happy planning, everyone. Stay warm and cozy wherever you are, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.